All right, now we about to get into the mock draft part of this, and this is on Fanspo. The number one pick goes to the Houston Rockets, and how we about to do this draft is instead of going back and forth, we about to just throw out names for each pick and just come to a conclusion on one. And starting off with the Houston Rockets at number one. This is ESPN's official draft board, as you can see with this right here. Who do you think we should get for Houston?
Chet Holmgren, bro.
Chet? I see a lot of Paulo Vaquero, and I don't like it at all.
I don't like, bro. They gave up the most points per game or something like that. Like,
yeah, their defense is
horrible. I feel like, I think Chet would be a nice one. And it's we talked about this before with him and like a Sengun moving forward. Like I feel like that could be a nice partnership too. Like, and that kind of be a good fit there. So I think Houston, that would be my pick. I think Houston would be nice right there.
And you're not like expecting too much out of Chet being like that number one guy. Like he can just come in and fit in like a role. And I like the aspect of him and like Alperen Sengun being a 4 or 5 of the future, and you still got Jalen Green or whatever what you could do with Kevin Porter Jr. I'm not too sold on him, but just around that core, I think I like that because you have the versatility between the two bigs, and then Jalen Green's gonna be that number one, and Chet, he could impact that defense and be that defensive anchor of the future.
Lord knows they need that.
And then he could just fill into whatever he could be like offensively at the next level. He's probably, I don't know if he's gonna be like a 20 point per game guy, but if he could give you like 17 to 18 with like versatility, knocking down threes and finishing in the paint, I feel like that could be really good for Chet at the number one spot. So let's take him there. Also, Jabari Smith wouldn't be a bad pick for Rockets at number one.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
I wouldn't be mad at that. Cause I feel like he could fit into like the number two guy with him and Jalen Green. And he also he's like a dog too, and it just help with that culture. But Chet, we took him at number two. Orlando is at number one. At number two, we got Orlando on the board. What do we do? I feel like Orlando is just, they have a log jam at basically every position with so much young talent. We're definitely not taking the guard. At the guard spot, they have a log jam with Markelle Fultz, I'm about to say Jonathan Isaac, Jalen Suggs, RJ Hampton, and Cole Anthony. And then in the big front court, bro, is Jonathan Isaac still play basketball?
Yeah, that's so funny. Because wasn't he supposed to been come back like by like before the year even ended type shit?
I think he like writing a book or some shit, or about to be like a priest.
Really?
I don't know what Jonathan Isaac's doing. We haven't seen him since the bubble.
Man.
Or it might have been before the bubble. He might have got injured before that. But at the big spot, you still got Wendell Carter and Mo Bamba at the fives. Then at the forwards, you got Jonathan Isaac. But the best players available is a forward.
But my thing is,
Jabari.
My thing is, the way I'm seeing it, I'm thinking like they're definitely gonna move like some of these guards. I think they're gonna move like some of the guards and something like that.
I think they're gonna have to come to that conclusion because you can't develop 4 guards at the same time. Yeah. And what I'm looking at right now, Orlando, just looking at the roster, they don't have that guy.
Yeah, they don't have like you give the ball.
Who's their franchise guy? I felt like if you even ask Orlando fans, you'll probably have a couple different answers. Or Franz Wagner between Jalen Suggs, like there's no de facto number one guy that could be the face of the franchise. And if I'm the Orlando Magic, I'm going with the best scorer in the class. I'll go with Paulo.
I like it. Because for me, I was gonna say either Paulo and like I know you said no guards, but I was still thinking like I don't know, because I'm thinking like they're gonna move these guards and shit, and I was thinking like maybe like a Jaden Ivey. Like, do you take that? You don't do it?
Nah. I feel like it's either between Jabari or Paulo.
Yeah, the way I think I would go Paulo.
Because Jabari, you could even make a case with Jabari with like the shooting. Because I think the best shooter is like Gary Harris, and then Mo Bamba is like the second best shooter on the roster. Yeah. So they need shooting, but Paulo, he's someone that could be that number one guy. Could end up, if there's anyone that would probably be like a franchise player as like a scoring option, it could get you a bucket. That's Paulo Banchero.
And honestly, I think he'd probably get the rookie of the year. Like
And
say
then
our face value, like him being like, I feel like he's the most ready, like physically and game wise.
yeah, he'll
to
be
get
there.
going.
He'll most likely be their number one option. And then you also have him pairing up with Franz Wagner in the front court and Wendell Carter.
Yeah,
I feel like that could help his game out, and that would be really good for him.
That'll be nice right there.
So let's take Paul at 2. At number 3,
Detroit.
this is where it really gets tough. You could go 2 different ways. For me, I'm a Jaden Ivey guy. On my big board, I had Jaden Ivey as the number 2 prospect. Paulo being number 1. And if the Pistons are in this position, I'm going Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, I agree.
I think
a
Jaden Ivey and Cade Cunningham that's a match made in heaven.
Cause I think like a lot of people saying like, you know, they want Jaden Ivey to be like a point guard, you know, but I don't. I feel like just him being like maybe even playing like getting both like runs at both, but like just him being like a 2 playing with Cade, I think you could do. And even Cade like
they could play
kind of like switch a little bit.
Yeah, they could play off each other well.
Yeah,
because Cade isn't someone that's like so ball dominant, and he doesn't need the ball in his hands. Even though you definitely like him to be the ball in his hands most times, but he could play off ball and play off Jaden Ivey, and they could do the same for each other. And it just adds athleticism to the team. And I think that's one of the best young backcourts that you could possibly make with those 2 together. Yeah. And I really want that to happen. I feel like that would be the best for Jaden Ivey's game because he doesn't have to. Because we don't know what he really is as a point guard and his playmaking aspects. He could just do him and get off like pin downs, go downhill, come off handoffs, stuff like that. And I think that could be really
great
good
looks.
for Jaden Ivey. Yeah,
Cade too.
Facts. So let's take him at 3. I also want to make the case for Jabari. Damn, we made a case for him for 3 different teams, and he didn't.
Yeah, bro.
But you could definitely make a case in the aspect of Pistons definitely need some shooting and a pick and pop threat with Paulo and with Cade and Jabari Smith to be lethal. Like, I'm not mad at it at all, but I got to go Jaden Ivey. OKC at number 4.
Oh, damn, they got these niggas.
You got to. I think for me, you
got to go
the
the best.
Yeah, Jabari.
And you got assets, so
they had the easiest pick so far. It's Jabari.
Yeah.
At number 5, the Indiana Pacers. This is a tough one. All right, you throw out a name.
Okay, I got it. No, I don't. Because what I'm thinking first a wing. So what I'm first thinking is like a Keegan Murray.
Let's look at their roster.
Okay.
They got Malcolm Brogdon.
Is he still going to be
there? They're most likely going to be looking to trade him. So I'm under the impression that he's probably going to be somewhere else. But you got Tyrese Halliburton and Malcolm Brogdon as the guards. Buddy Hield, who potentially could get traded to. At the 3 spot, it's really Chris Dort that would be like the other wing. And then at the 4, there's a hole at the 4 spot. Because TJ Warren, I think he's about to be a free agent also, and he didn't play the whole year. But they got Isaiah Jackson listed as a 4, and you still got Miles Turner. So the wing spot is definitely something that is a concern for their roster. And you could look at the 2 with Shaedon Sharpe.
Yeah, I was going to throw out Shaedon Sharpe was going to throw out.
But I feel like Indiana, like they'll probably go with the Keegan Murray type player, someone that can make like a immediate impact and fit in right away. Because they don't seem like a team that's still trying to like tank or something. I feel like they just a team that's trying to like get back into the mix.
Yeah, but yeah. But you think they have right now? Like, actually, they potentially could. Like, because Malcolm Brogdon, that's an asset.
Like they have a couple of decent young guys with Halliburton. Isaiah Jackson showed a lot of flashes. But they could go. They could go a couple different ways because who knows if they unload on like a Miles Turner in the offseason, a Malcolm Brogdon too, and what they could turn out with that, and like get more young players. Yeah. So it's hard because we really don't know the direction of the Indiana Pacers and what they want to do. Because if they want to take the upside swing, Shaedon Sharpe might be your guy, or like even like an AJ Griffin.
Yeah, that was
if they still looking to try and win, it might be like a Keegan Murray that's still trying to win.
Yeah, I think I'll be like a safe pick, like right here, like say like a Keegan Murray.
Yeah. You want to go with Keegan?
Yeah, let's go with Keegan Murray.
Yeah. I feel like Keegan, he could fit into like a role like kind of like what Kyle Kuzma, like Tobias Harris kind of does.
Yeah. Yeah. They kind of have like similar builds too with them.
Yeah. Like one of them 6'8" guys that could score like 3 levels.
Yeah. Okay.
I got some respect for Keegan Murray because
Yeah.
remember when we came in, like I started laughing when you drafted him 6 in the beginning of the year. That shit was that was a classic moment. All right, let's go to number 6 for the Portland Trailblazers. This is another tough spot right here. They were supposed to have 2 picks, but the Pelicans ended up making the playoffs, so that really fucked it up for them. That number 6.
Wait, so New Orleans keeps their pick.
Yeah.
Okay. Understand. Okay, number 6. So I feel like you have your backcourt set, right? Your backcourt is set.
Yeah, Damian Lillard and Anthony Simons.
Yeah, for now, yeah. And then when you got Josh Hart, right? So what he was doing, end of the year, like say we're building off that, but like behind him, who else? There's not much like to support that.
At the wings, nah.
Yeah.
I feel like they could use a wing. Like some of them, the people that I'm really looking at right here is Jalen Durant because I'm looking at a center.
Yeah. Who is?
Because they got Nurkic, but I just don't see Nurkic being there next year. So if they want to take the risk on Jalen Durant, they could do that. At the wing, AJ Griffin could be someone, or if you want someone that you think that's going to make an immediate impact, Benedict Mathurin. Yeah.
I was listening to like one somebody talk about Ben Mathurin about like how he's more like the way how to say this, like he's on the ball, like was kind of like a lot on the ball type shit, like the way he was scoring.
But I feel like like what I seen him, I feel like he was really off the best coming off screens and stuff like that.
Yeah, and they'll definitely figure out how to best utilize him. So, well, I mean, not every team.
Because in the league, he's definitely not being like some on ball type of player. And the last guy, if they want to take Jeremy Suhan really high, because I feel like he'll fit perfect, but at this pick, it just depends because there's other players on this. If you was probably getting Jeremy Suhan around like 10th pick, I'll say go for it if they had their 2 picks.
But I think mine will be Durant.
That's what I was kind of thinking too.
Because you could use Nurkic as to get you like that. You could have Josh Hart. You could start him or something, and use Nurkic to get like some more like pieces like to surround whatever, like or like back that up.
Yeah, I agree. I don't see Nurkic on this depth chart.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't see like what grade is the guy.
Shit. Yeah, we could take Jalen Durant. Had number 7, Kimball. We're not doing it. AJ Griffin's crossed off this list. You see this right here? They got high. They already got. Oh shit, that's high for teammates. Never mind. Fuck. That does not fit my narrative. That does not fit my narrative.
Yo.
All I know. All right. AJ Griffin said that he's not taking no workouts for Sacramento. I'm about to just throw that rumor out now. So niggas.
I got. Wait, let me. There, Ross. I think I got one.
For me,
you think they take a point on?
I'm taking Shaedon Sharpe.
Oh, Shaedon Sharpe. You know, I wouldn't even mad at it. Why not?
What was you thinking? Because I feel like if Keegan Murray was on the board, I would have probably taken him.
And I was asked like when you were just talking about. I mean, I don't know. I feel like. I was gonna say like, would you take a punt on Jeremy Suhan?
Nah, in this roster.
Well, would that? Yeah, I'm about to say like, but that the fit in terms of like the roster, like I don't know.
I feel
like say AJ Griffin, like
AJ would fit well in this roster
because you got a skilled you got like a skilled forward right next to him type shit. But aside from that, a backcourt, Shaedon Sharpe and like a De'Aaron Fox.
Do you think Shaden Sharp could play the 3? Because you still got Davion Mitchell, and they traded Tyrese Halliburton for a reason. And
Honestly,
Davion was hooping in the
yeah, he was hooping. And honestly, I think you could get away with that because he has decent size. Like
he's 6'6". I think he has like a 6'11" wingspan, something like that.
Yeah, and he has a decent body, and he has like a reportedly 49-inch vertical or something like. And he has like a decent body to him, so I think you could just like switch it.
All right, so we taking Shaden Sharp?
Yeah, we taking Shaden Sharp.
Number 8, the New Orleans Pelicans. 3 guys jump out to me right here.
Me too.
If we want to add to the wings, we got AJ Griffin.
AJ, yeah.
He's 18 years old, sniper. Needs to work on the defense, but I think he's special to me. I think he's a top 5 guy. Yeah. I think he could have showed a lot more at Duke creation wise if he got more pick and roll ball handling duties and just more shots for him. But another guy I'm thinking of, Dyson Daniels, if they want to add defense. They want to add defense around that, like even more defense.
Yeah,
because they up to like 6'8" now.
Yeah,
and I feel like Dyson Daniels seems like because I thought he was like 6'6" still, like 6'5".
I'm like, nah, he looked tall. Like he looked real tall.
They said he hit a growth spurt, but someone that's like 6'7", let's just say, and he could play either guard spot, and he a dog. He defend too. So adding that, I feel like he could be like what Lonzo kind of was.
You add in another dog to like, you see what they're already building around, like
Herb Jones,
GTA,
Jose Alvarado,
this nigga coming here barking in your
Trey Murphy. You about to be kind of like that. Maybe Zion come back on the weak side, start punching shit again.
But also, like, how would you feel about Ben Matthews?
Yeah, that was the last name I was about to name. Well, you saw on my 2K type thing with Ben Matthews on the Pelicans.
Oh yeah,
that's another sniper. I think I like Benedict Mathurin on this team. I kind of want to
go because he's also and he's also a dog too. Like, man,
he's someone that could fit. You know, he kind of shoot just like Devontae Graham.
You think so?
Like I feel like how they kind of like jump.
Oh, okay.
A little
I
bit.
Meant like, yeah,
something like that. I could see him being like playing like off ball, coming off screens, and just being that threat. And he's also athletic too. Like he could do something like attack closeouts and stuff like that and defend. I think he could fit this Pelicans roster.
Yeah.
I think I want to take him.
Yeah, let's take him.
Benedict Mathurin at number 8 to the Pelicans. San Antonio Spurs. I feel like this is a hard team right here. This is one team I hope if they kind of jump up in a lottery so they could get Paula. Because they are definitely lacking that guy, especially in the playing game too. I love DeJounte Murray, but he's not the number one guy on the team.
So when I'm thinking about somebody who could be like a guy, maybe one person comes out, but I don't know. They'll have to move people.
Well, at this spot, I don't think you're really finding that guy. Unless, like, I like AJ Griffin, but I just don't like him for this team. And you still got Keldon Johnson and Devin Vassell at the wings. Then at the guard spot, you got Josh Primo, Lonnie Walker, and DeJounte Murray.
Because that's what I'm thinking. Like, say let's say like a Johnny Davis, right?
Somebody's gonna have to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you got to move. I feel like most likely that would be like a Lonnie Walker.
Yeah, like look at this depth chart right here.
Jesus, Josh Richardson, all these niggas.
Like they drafted Josh Primo for a reason, so I just feel like I like Johnny Davis. Like I could see him on his roster, but I just don't see San Antonio doing it. Just given like the log jam of minutes it will be, especially if you're still trying to develop Josh Primo. I think Lonnie Walker is gonna be up for extension too.
How about you got the wing, you got the small. Come on, say like, they got too much to lose. Because I was gonna mention like maybe like he's not gonna be like a guy, but like, I would say like we think Agbaji would fit in like a Spurs type of.
I think we might just be overthinking it. I think it just might be Jeremy Suhan.
Jeremy Suhan.
Put him at the 4.
Oh, that's actually that's a nice one. And they got Zach Collins.
I feel like Jalen Durant would have been a good person for this spot.
Yeah, that's true.
But Jeremy Suhan put him at the 4. San Antonio, he could just be their modern day Boris Diaw.
Yeah, I feel he's gonna surprise people.
He's one of my guys in this draft.
I think he's gonna come in. I'm gonna say this. I think he's gonna do something similar to like how Scotty Barnes came in.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Not exactly be as good like a poor man Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, type shit. Like I think he could do something similar.
Let's do it. At number 10, we got the Washington Wizards up on the board. They need a guard. They need a point guard. Look at the point guards. Look at the point guards.
Your boy Cassius Winston, bro.
For me, I think it's Dyson Daniels. I think this is
Dyson Daniels. Oh yeah, that's his. Yeah.
Pair him up with Bradley Beal because we know that nigga don't play no fence.
And he probably won't. He won't be out of it.
Yeah, we're gonna go Dyson Daniels. Easy pick. The New York Knicks. Ooh. Y'all can get it. Yeah, I like the.
Damn, I like this four right now. I'm thinking a couple niggas.
Y'all got a couple names. AJ Griffin, the New York guy.
Griffin, the New York, Johnny Davis.
Johnny Davis.
I feel like Malachi Brown.
I think that's my top 3. AJ, Johnny Davis, and Malachi. Definitely not Tata watched.
Yeah, no.
I just don't want it. Y'all just drafting another like Emmanuel Quickly type player. And now that we own the Knicks, how you feel about Emmanuel Quickly? Do you think he's the point guard of your future?
Oh no. I mean, I don't think he's a starting, like, no. I feel like if you want to be good, like I think he'll be best as like a combo off the bench. Like he play like the second unit main guy type, like off the second unit. Like I feel like that would be a good, like something good for Emmanuel Quickly, unless he completely just like, develops like in a whole different way. But the route I see it, I feel like he's nice as like a spark.
All right. So what pick do you like? You the Knicks fan.
All right, now I'm torn between Johnny Davis and Malachi Brown. I think I'm leaning towards Johnny Davis. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Johnny Davis. I really like his intrigue as a scorer, and like the ways he can score. Like, cause you got like say a guy like RJ Barrett, right? Oh, damn. When you think about when I think about it, AJ Griffin.
That's what I was about to say. I don't know.
I don't know because you was a nigga like
at the wings you have AJ Griffin and RJ, and I feel like
RJ,
AJ adds the shooting to the roster, like even more shooting to the roster.
And then you don't even know what his like upside is because we've seen flashes of ball skills.
Yeah, he's still so young. Like I was watching Hoop Intellect's video. His comparison for AJ was Desmond Bane and also like shades of Jimmy Butler. But the Desmond Bane one, that shit just really unlocks him. Yeah, I'm like, damn, that shit is really crazy because Desmond Bane was one of the best shooters like this year, shooting around like 40-something%. And AJ Griffin in college was one of the best shooters, shooting around like 45%. And he didn't like flash his athleticism in high school. So that's kind of like the floor. If AJ Griffin could get back to the athlete that he was in high school, and he's still one of the youngest players in this draft at 18 years old, and has shown flashes of like creation ability, he could be a special player. Yes.
But we're taking AJ. Bring him home. Bring him home. We're taking AJ Griffin. I'm sold.
Let's do it.
I like it.
All right. OKC has another pick.
Who did you choose? Oh,
Jabari Smith. All right. I got the two names I'm thinking of. I think OKC is going to have to start trying to win soon.
Yeah, please. And play South Alexander. Nigga, play that.
Yeah. So the starting 5 next year will most likely be Josh Giddey and Shai Alexander at the backcourt. You still got Lugens Dort, and the Jabari Smith and Etta will be the 4. And at the 5 spot will be Mike Muscala right now. I feel like the two names I'm really looking at is if they want to add another wing, Ochai Agbaji could be someone that could come in right away and help the team.
Yes, I feel like that's a route they should probably go in, especially with all the just like talent pool that they have. Like I think somebody like a guy that could come in and perform.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the centers. Nah, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say center, and the other player I was looking at was Mark Williams.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, do you think they could take Mark Williams right here? Like, how
They
would you feel about
could,
that?
but
They got mad picks, so I feel like I wouldn't
yeah,
even be mad.
they have 34th pick. They had the 30th and 34th pick. So I feel like players, big men such as like Walker Kessler, Ishmael Kamagate, or like Christian Koloko, like guys like that could be there. And they could still fill like the wing spot.
Right.
So you could go you could go two ways with it.
I
For
really
me,
like Mark Williams.
yeah, I think if they do get the chance, Mark Williams and Jabari Smith, that is a great addition to the
Yo, nah, nigga. Rashawn Alexander, and then you got Josh Giddey, and then you got pieces.
Let's
nigga,
do it.
Get up, please.
I know the Charlotte Hornets is kicking air right because they had the next pick.
Damn, yeah, it's tough, man. Sorry, I did that. That's too intriguing.
Yo, you know what's kind of crazy?
What?
Like 2 months ago, I had Johnny Davis at my number 6 spot. He might fuck around fall at the lottery in this right now.
Damn, yeah, bro.
All right, the Hornets have the 13th pick. Mark Williams is the most perfect. That's the most perfect fit in this year's draft. Mark Williams to the Charlotte Hornets with LaMelo Ball. But sadly, in this, it's just not going to happen. And we got to find something.
So what is it? Aside from the center, the weakest link would be like what?
They just need
the
defense.
4th spot?
They started. Shit. Well, Gordon Hayward is injured for a lot of the year.
I'm not high on that. Go ahead.
He's probably gonna go. You got LaMelo and Terry Rozier as your backcourt, and then it was Kelly. Well, Kelly Ward came off the bench, so you got like Cody Martin and Miles Bridges and Mason Plumlee. So you could use someone at another. Oh, you also have PJ Washington, and he's up for extension. So you could use someone at the forward spot and a big man.
Okay, I'm thinking forward.
I'm really looking at Ochai Baji,
Tari
Eason. I kind of like Tari Eason because I think
because of defense. Yeah, and his offensive. I feel he has some decent offensive upside as well.
When I watched Tari Eason, he was the best player. He's the best player in this draft from turning defense into offense, just getting deflections and turning that into fast break buckets. And like you said, I think he could do like a lot more potential like offensively.
Yeah.
And like with this Hornet squad, he's gonna be out and running with this Hornet squad.
Yeah,
especially if he's causing havoc defensively. I like Tari Eason at this pick, so I think. 14th, Cleveland Cavaliers.
They got the 14th pick?
Yeah, they missed the playoffs.
Oh yeah. Johnny?
I don't know. I don't think I like it.
They have they do have stuff. And Colin Sexton did say he still want to play that shit.
Yeah, and you got Harrison Word. I don't think Harrison Word should come back to Cleveland. That nigga was horrible. I was advocating for him to get traded to the Cavaliers, and it just didn't work out. It just didn't. And he was horrible in like the playing games. And him and Colin Sexton on the same court together, I just don't like that.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
You got Isaac Okoro on the wings, and you got the Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. For most of the season, it started with 3 bigs.
I need like another like guy that could get it. Like.
Ochai Baji is someone I'm looking at. Usman Jang is someone that is very intriguing at this spot.
He's been rising up. Like he's been back on like kind of like tour.
Yeah, where he was like around where he was projected to be. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of watch more of him. I'm kind of buying back in.
Usman Jang.
Yeah. In the beginning of the season, just looking at his numbers, it looked like batting averages.
Hey, yo. That's nuts.
That show is really horrendous. But tell me, Ochai or Usman Jang?
Shit, man. I'm sold on Usman Jang, really. In terms of like the upside. Like, say it's like I feel like that's like the best thing for like this team going forward.
Actually, do you think they should go to upside swing because they would just immediate impact?
That is
that they're probably looking for to get to the playoffs next year.
Because honestly, you could actually see like this always man James because like you could be seeing this like kind of like taking like high school in a sense.
Hey, I rock with this game. I'm sold on this, so we could go with him.
Because potentially imagine what he and Mobley could be in the future. Like,
Yeah, that's a lot of length right there.
yeah, and it's not like they about to like fucking go for like a conference finals like next year or some shit. So fuck it.
All right, the Hornets got another pick.
Who took Tari Eason?
Tari Eason.
Is somebody gonna slide up? I can't. I don't know.
Johnny Davis, Abaji. Nah, we can't go Johnny Davis because I think I might have to go Abaji.
Abaji?
Because they just got James Bookmate, and I'm guessing he's actually gonna play next year.
Niggas violated. Fuck Virgo, nigga.
Yeah, they definitely have some beef.
Yeah, I think you do go
Abaji.
Abaji, yeah.
So adding Tari Eason and Abaji, that's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah.
Although getting Mark Williams is a bit of home run.
Shit. Who's Atlanta?
Atlanta. Ooh.
Is this where
you know what's crazy? We've gone this far and I ain't even mentioned my guy yet.
Who? Damn, Jaden Hardy, bro.
Jaden Hardy.
Bro, take
But Johnny Davis is still on the board. And he has that two-way. He a dog. Like he get after on both ends of the floor.
And I truly think he's a bucket though. Like I feel like he really could be like he's an option. I ain't say like the number one type shit, but I feel like
he'll definitely be number two to Trae Young.
Yeah.
But damn, I'm really considering Jaden Hardy because I really think he has potential to be the best scorer in this class.
But like, because their focus is like, you think he'll be ready like to be like that? You can rely on him first year.
Jaden Hardy,
like say if you're judge. Well, I mean that was just really. I mean I don't know.
I think he could get you like 11 or 12 a game. He probably not getting you like 18.
Yeah,
but I think he got some potential. It's up to you. I'm a Jaden Hardy guy, so I'm making my campaign for that pick. But if you want to go with Johnny Davis, I'm not mad at it.
I'm thinking Johnny Davis right here. Like I feel like go
Johnny Davis. Yeah. He's a better defender than my brother Jaden Hardy too. But I just feel like Jaden, what he could do out of the pick and roll, the shot is there.
Yeah. Shot creation is even get him more to what it should be.
They go put some respect on Jaden Hardy name next year. They go put some respect on Jaden Hardy name. All right, the Houston Rockets is up next. They drafted Chet Holmgren at number 1.
Who's their backup one?
Dennis Schroeder.
John was backup Dennis Austin next year, right?
Hey, who knows? But he ain't playing.
Because I was gonna throw one of the point guards.
I'm not gonna lie. The players I'm really looking at this spot, I'm not taking none of these point guards right here. I wish I could draft Malachi Brennan because I'm also high on him too.
But they do that.
But I think just adding more to that forward and wing depth. You got Marjon Beauchamp, Nikola Jovic, and EJ Liddell. I feel like these are the 3 I'm really looking at.
If we talking about like say like play style wise, I feel like Marjon Beauchamp will fit like imagine him running with like, oh my god,
Jalen Green, Josh Christopher.
God damn,
that's AAU.
It
was already like the fastest paced team in the league too.
Yeah.
So the young legs with that.
Yeah, but then say if you want some like you want to throw in like skill in there and like you never know what this nigga could like develop into. Like, because me personally, I think he could develop into like one of the best in the draft. One of the best in the draft. And that's I'm looking at Jovic. Like his skill set really intrigues
me. Yeah, no, he is. He is intriguing.
And then the other one is like, say if you want somebody to come in and set shit straight, like from like the jump, I feel like, and you never know what he also could become. Like which is EJ Liddell. Like, I feel like you know what to get out of him like right away.
How did Patrick Baldwin look?
And getting Patrick Baldwin, like he don't have to like he's coming into a situation. They're asked. They know they're gonna be asked. So like, he don't need to come in.
Yeah,
he don't need to come in like
develop.
Yeah. So that would be a nice. That could be a punt, right? Like not even a punt. I feel like that could be like a interesting pick right there.
For me, I think I kind of want to go Marjon Beauchamp.
Beauchamp,
because I think he could be a better shooter than what his numbers ended up being, and just like defensively, he stood out. And like athleticism, like when I watched him, like because I heard about him, but I just never really watched him play. When I watched him, I was like impressed watching him play.
The first thing that stood out was him running the floor, like going just up and down.
Yeah, I think the Rockets are gonna need defenders.
Yeah,
to fill out. So adding Chet and Marjon
Beauchamp. I think I like that.
All right, we can do that. Marjon Beauchamp to the Houston Rockets. Number 18, the Chicago Bulls. Right. EJ Liddell. Could we make this easy? You agree?
Yeah.
All right.
I've been seeing him a lot there recently too.
Yeah, ain't much to talk about. EJ Liddell, I think that's a good fit. I feel like the best fit for Chicago would be Tari Eason if he ended up dropping to this team.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, Tari Eason. Like, I feel like he's gonna. I feel like he have some crazy workouts and just gonna be sticking in there like lottery type shit.
Number 19, Minnesota.
So what should they build on off that playoff thing, right? So what would you want to build on from that? Like,
all right. Well, first, they lost. They really should have won that series, but they just played like some idiots, bro. When they got up, they just made dumb decisions. Karl Anthony Towns.
Jersey's finest.
He's from Dominican Republic. We don't claim him. He's from DR. I don't want to talk about Cat right now, but D'Angelo Russell is the disappointment of the series. Played terrible. I think Jaden McDaniels also showed me a lot in this series.
Yeah, he showed promise. I think he's gonna be a very good player.
And Jared Vanderbilt. So maybe, damn, I want to get them another wing.
Yeah, and I want somebody who could score in a sense.
Malachi Brennan, who I'm really looking at.
Yeah,
I don't think Jaden Hardy would be a good fit for this roster. He already got.
Oh, I didn't even. Yeah, you have Anthony Edwards.
You have Anthony Edwards and Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley let that shit go too. And I feel like one of Jaden Hardy's core could be one of those type of players, just a microwave type guy. So I think Malachi Brennan would be
a shooter.
Yeah,
physical player. Yeah, he fits the kind of like what they're doing too. So.
All right, San Antonio has another pick. They have 3 first-round picks at 20. We drafted
Jeremy Sohan. So
you think they'll take Jovic?
Yeah, I was about to say Jovic is. I feel like he's a Spurs pick.
Damn, it's really so hard because you don't want to take another guard for San Antonio because they have so many.
Yeah, bro. I'm saying these niggas gonna get moved. But the thing
I think Lonnie Walker is gonna be gone.
Yeah, he's gonna be gone. And say you take Jovic, right? Like him and Sohan are they're two like hybrid like forwards.
Yeah, and then like that the 4th spot would be the wings Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sohan, and Nikola Jovic. And you could kind of miss and match between all those.
Yeah. And Jovic, like he can play make. Like I said, like I was really intrigued by his skill set, like what he can do. Like and you never know what like can be unlocked. Like
yeah, I would have took Malachi Brennan if he was probably.
It just seemed like a Spurs pick too. Like, is there anything like
Patrick Baldwin?
Yeah, I was just about to say, damn, Patrick Baldwin.
Coming back to this name. Nikola Jovic.
Okay, we look at this wrong.
How do you feel about Patrick Baldwin after his disappointing year at Milwaukee?
Okay, so I think it was just a bad fit. Maybe they didn't. He's not what, of course, like the main person. You want to look at the score for your team, and I think it's overall it wasn't this. It just was a bad fit. I think if you go to San Antonio, actually it could maybe be a better fit than the Jovic. Because in like a Sohan, right? You're still getting the versatility from that 4 spot. And then say if you get a Patrick Baldwin, you're getting a guy who's gonna come in. He has to improve. So you're getting a big shooter. And with potential. He's still like what, 18? How old is Patrick Baldwin? Like 19, 18?
He's probably 19.
So you still got that and shit. If we like he was highly regarded at like one point. Like this guy was like damn near number 1 at one point, but I feel like in a better environment, he played way better. And like I feel like say in a San Antonio where you're not expected to do what he was supposed to do in college and shit, I think that would be a good fit with Sohan, because Sohan is, like I said, Sohan is versatile, like, you know, as a Jovic.
Yeah, I kind of agree with it. Just think about it. For Patrick Baldwin, because it gives you the versatility. Jeremy Sohan is not the best outside shooter. And with Patrick Baldwin, he's someone that could give you shooting. And he was obviously disappointing for what he was at Milwaukee, but he's not this bad. I just can't believe he
just can't. No, but he was.
I don't think
niggas
he's
was comparing this nigga to Klay Thompson and shit. Like that's how much high respect they have him as like just like a shooter and like.
Yeah,
like,
I think he's a better shooter than what he showed and a better player. But at Milwaukee, he just got exposed that he's just not that guy. And him being an NBA, I think he's just going to be an off-ball guy. He's not going to be asked to be the number 1 option. So I feel like for me, this is why I said this a while back to you. There's 3 ways I see his career going. It's either he is Kevin Knox and he was just really this bad and he's not. And he's going to be a journeyman and probably not in the league. Or the middle thing is he's a solid role player like what Cam Johnson is right now for the Phoenix Suns. And his highest outcome, if he does really turn out to be like a third guy on the team, like a Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, I feel like that's like actually a great like analysis of that.
And at this spot at number 20, I think I'll take the upside swing on Patrick Baldwin, especially with San Antonio. You already got the development over there. You got the shot doctor and Chip England. So I'm doing it. We gotta take the rest on Patrick Baldwin.
Shit. I wish you saw KG. For the fucking Mark Parks.
All right.
Who we have here? Oh, Denver.
Denver Nuggets at 21.
Damn, where did they?
What'd you see? All right. Looking at what you saw in the playoffs, I know that they were missing their second and third best player.
Yeah.
But what do you think also Denver was missing?
I think they was missing like somebody who could like just an offensive helper. Like I know you have Bowens, but I feel like you need like a more complete, like you need like a more of like a complete type of.
So who are you looking?
Or maybe even assistants, assistants. No, assistants in like, damn, I don't know, because Aaron Gordon was. I would say like assistants in like the big spot too.
I feel like for me, damn. It's kind of tough because they're missing Michael Porter and Jamal Murray. So obviously, they're in the playoffs, they're missing like shot creation and scoring other than like with Jokic, because if he wasn't really creating anything, and Boogie had his moments at times, but like Bones might have been their second most reliable shot creator on the roster.
He's a rookie. Like I don't know.
Michael Porter Jr. He still needs to get better as a shot creator. Aaron Gordon isn't really there. Will Barton, who knows if he's going to be there. Monte Morris, he's one of the better backup point guards in the league. But also defense, too, on the wings.
Somebody came to mind, but... Wait, I got to see you. Okay, so...
I honestly don't know where I want to go with this pick.
I don't.
Because for me, one person that came to my mind was Wendell Moore.
I was thinking about his teammate.
Trevor Kills?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I don't know though.
I'm not sold to
it. I don't know. Yeah, I
feel like it could work if you really do believe in Trevor Kills, but I don't know. As a Duke fan, I'm still not sold at him at this high. 21.
Man, I do fuck with Trevor Kills though. I think he could be a great player. But say if they get everyone back, right? So you have the other shot creator in Jamal Murray and shit, right? Would you excuse me? Would you take look at Jovic?
Possibly, but
or you think that's like something that they don't really need, like
at the same time, I just think about my defense.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we saw what happened when he against Golden State. You're probably gonna have to see him again next year if they want to championship run. And putting Jovic out there, they're just gonna. That's just another nigga that you go at.
Yeah.
Blake Wesley also intrigued me.
Yeah, I was saying Blake Wesley. I feel like Blake Wesley he's one of the most slept on niggas in his job.
He's had his flashes, even though his jump shot kind of do a little bit funky to me. I don't know how sold I am on a jump shot, but his skill, his like ball skills kind of like intrigue me. And he has two-way potential.
Yeah, and I would say like I also do see him. I feel like he's a point guard. I feel like he's gonna develop into a point guard. Blake Wesley.
Well, he's gonna be playing off Jokic. Also, can we go back to this? Go back to this guy. Jaden Hardy.
Bruh.
Or even Bryce McGowan's.
Bryce, like, I feel like at this point, then I would take Jaden Hardy. If we're going to be, and you got me fucking with Bryce McGowan. He's him. But I feel like Jaden Hardy, like you adding that, damn, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know.
I think I might go with Blake Wesley because I don't know with Jaden Hardy with this team. Like,
yeah.
And you already got Bones. I think we might have to go Blake Wesley.
Yeah. Let's go Blake Wesley.
Damn, this is tough.
But still on that though, Blake Wesley, I feel like he really is underrated. I feel like he could be one of the better players.
All right, yeah. The Grizzlies have to take. The wait is over, bro. The wait is over. The wait is over.
Tatum, oh my God.
He said celebration. Come on. Ja Morant, Jaden Hardy. Bro, no, think about this.
God.
In 3 years from now, you could have a five, Ja Morant, Jaden Hardy at the 2, Desmond Bane, Brandon Clark, and Jaren Jackson Jr. The shooting that you have alongside with Brandon Clark and Brian, you that versatility. Oh my God. And like the Grizzlies, what we're really seeing in the playoffs, that they're missing that second guy that could be a shot creation.
Put the ball in the
shot
hoop.
Creator.
You can't rely on
Jaden Hardy is that guy.
That nigga, he's a dog, bro. Like he's that nigga, bro. That nigga he's him.
He got better as the season went on, shooting the ball. And as the 2 years I like seeing from the G League Ignite, it's definitely an adjustment period that it really takes for the players.
Yeah.
And just look at how like Kuminga and Jalen Green, how they started playing like towards the second half of the season. They look even better.
And notice how you see how like when you think about Jaden Hardy's confidence, right? Like he's already playing against NBA, like he's already doing what he's doing against like NBA caliber niggas who could play in the league. I feel like he could come. I feel like he's gonna go in this, like say if he goes right here, right, and he's on the Grizzlies. I feel like he's gonna be at like all-time high confidence wise, like just coming in to do what he does. Like, I think he's just gonna be shut off. And I feel like Taylor Jenkins, I feel like he would be working well under him too.
I want this to happen so bad. He needs to go here or the Hawks to me.
Yeah,
I feel like that would be the best fit for him. And although he was projected to be like a top 5 guy going into the year, it ended up benefiting from him that he could potentially fall to the Memphis Grizzlies and be on a contending team.
Okay, say there's like a thing, right, where like where he's getting around that he's having great workouts and shit. You think the how I say this at this spot? You think the Grizzlies have like nah.
What? Nah, say.
I was thinking like they will have like something like they want to move up a little bit.
Move up.
But like I don't know how they.
I don't know. Well, who would be the guy that they move up?
Yeah, I'm saying like say in the sense that say Jaden Hardy like where they getting around the league pre-draft that he's like snapping in like he's doing well in workouts and shit and he's looking good and teams are like looking at him like higher than this.
Well, they could potentially move up, but
like I'm not saying like into like the top 10 or some shit like
like around like say like a 16 or just
like
a little bit higher,
just outside of a lot of
yeah, potentially. They could potentially move up. But when we went through this, like the teams that was in around that range,
Oh, they don't
Jaden Hardy
really.
he really didn't fit to the roster.
Yeah,
Because
and I don't think they would just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they wouldn't be like, oh yeah, like we have to just get him because.
And if
I don't think
anything,
he's that type of
unless
player.
they really think that's their guy, there's still other guys on the board around this that they could pick up.
Shit. Yeah, my nigga Bryce.
Bryce McGowan.
My nigga Bryce, man. That'll be so tough too.
All right, God. The Brooklyn Nets are
Brooklyn Nets.
Oh,
we know who they get.
Who?
We know who they need. Well, I'm looking at a few. So I'm looking at Walker Kessler first.
I was thinking about it.
But then when you think about it, I think they need another scorer. They might need like another scorer.
I don't think they do.
You don't think so?
No.
I feel like they need like some type of other like something else.
Bro, scoring was not the reason why they didn't make it was the reason why they probably lost when KD wasn't going off, but scoring was not the main problem.
Yeah.
They just couldn't get a stop. Like if there was so much times they could have been in control, but they just couldn't get that stop. They have to get someone that could play defense. For me, I think Wendell. I think I like it though. I think Wendell Moore. He's shown that dude that he could be a perfect role player and play around other stars.
Yeah, I do like that. Him and what's his name, Bruce Brown.
Yes, and he's already a better shooter than Bruce Brown. He has some on ball stuff, but he's probably not gonna be able to show that. And he doesn't really. He's shown the capabilities of playing off ball. Ended up improving his jump shot this year, shooting around a 40% clip. And he just has so much experience. Moments. Like he's a winning player. I feel like he can help this team, and they need some defense. They need some defense. And Wendell Moore is one of the best defenders.
Yeah, and especially for the Nets, I feel like this, like we were saying, like they're like a right away team. So and you bring a guy with experience at Duke, so you know I think he come in and just play his game straight off the bat.
Yeah. Because they really, other than KD, they didn't have any wing stoppers. Because Ben Simmons didn't play. So they, like the niggas that was playing, they had 3 guard lineups with Goran Dragic, Patty Mills, like Seth Curry, like combos like that. It was disgusting.
Yeah, that nigga's finished.
They need some wings.
Yeah.
They need some wings. We gonna win no more. Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
I'm looking at the point guards now.
I think I took last time. I think I had Kennedy Chandler because Tata was off the board, but I think I'm going. I will go Tata as a point guard. Maybe I'm just a little too high on that thing. I don't know.
I think you are. I just don't. I don't know. I'm not high.
I feel like what I've seen for him, like pre-injury, like when I look at his numbers and shit, how consistent it was. His play in the pick and roll, his percentages. Like I know I feel like the thing is like people are like his burst is not there.
Yeah, that's what just gets
maybe his burst, but at the same time, like he was like he's crap. Like I don't know, like he's to me he's like the crappiest nigga and like he's one of the crappiest guard to me. Like I feel like he knows how to get to the spots and still get like score like without you having to use his burst and like swimmy type shit. Like I honestly feel like I feel like he could score like. No, I ain't go that far, but I feel like he could get to like not like the player wise, but like in terms of like the way he scores and shit. Like, say when you look at a guy like Shell Alexander, right? Like when you see the way he moves his feet, like Ty has the like handle.
I don't see that.
I don't know. I feel like he could. I feel like he's like he got like he could. I feel like he still could create.
Well, I wasn't that high on Shea coming out of college, but.
Because when I was watching them both, like I feel like I seen a little. Like,
when I see a Shea now, I don't see in Tata.
Yeah, not like I'm like just what they was doing, like say like early on, like
yeah,
he can potentially like I don't know. I feel like Tata was even further ahead than Shea was. Like,
and he was a better shooter, probably.
Yeah, a better shooter and a better passer.
I'll give you that, but I just don't see it. I don't. I wanted to see it early on in the season, like. When Severe went down and he started playing point guard, he had like that 14 assist game.
Yeah, he was looking incredible.
Yeah, he had his moments, but like even like the first game of the season, when I went to the game when they played Duke, he was just he couldn't get past anybody. He looked bad. Trevor Keels had him.
Honestly, and the thing was like I think what's his name? Coach Kyle was telling him like like he was telling him to just like do it, like go and like you feel me, like he's basically forcing that nigga to throw that shit up, like go get something for us, like type shit, like try to fucking just like hunt the shots.
I don't know, bro. I just feel like there's just
I don't
something
know.
missing in this game that I just don't see.
I don't know. I feel like I think he got like because I've seen him cook like niggas, like even a nigga that we looking at the other point guard, like he fried that nigga the first time when he was healthy. Like he was frying all their guards. And
Yeah, he had like
30,
28 that one of those games, right?
yeah, something like that. Yeah, and he was just like looking like incredible. So I don't know. I don't know.
As much as I want to get there with Tata Watch, I just can't. I like even G Montero. Like I feel like I kind of like him more than Tata. I like him more than Tata.
No.
When I see the G, like there's definitely the red flags in his game, but I for me when I watch him play, I just see something. I just see something that could get there with him.
I feel like what it is like it's just like I feel like it's just the burst, like
and he got some wiggle to him.
Like, cause honestly, I feel like, man, I feel like Ty got like he could create like where he don't make it look. He's not gonna make it look like oh my, like blow by you like some quick shit. Like he's gonna like really show you what he's doing, but still he could get to it. Like I feel like he still gets to it, his buckets and shit. And he's a great pull up shooter too as well. I mean, that's like the ball.
Yeah, he is. That's what I like about his game.
And he's also underrated on the on ball defender too. He played solid on ball defense this year.
Yeah, he was cool. For me, damn, is there anybody else other than the point guards that we could look at? I feel like they should definitely go another guard though behind Drew Holiday because George Hill
they have good defense.
Be injured all the time.
I would say like does Christian Braun fit in this? But
I was thinking about it, but I kind of really want to get them a guard. Why the hell is Giannis listed as a shooting guard in this?
I look at like what the fuck?
Nigga, this is not 2K15.
What the fuck? Nigga, that nigga got a point guard. Giannis.
Yeah, that's really funny as hell.
What about? Nah, never mind. I was bringing Giannis basic center.
Damn, I kind of want to go. I kind of want to go G Montero with this pick. But we're not gonna agree. I guess we could go Tata.
I'm telling you, man.
I guess you got it. You got it. Kennedy Chandler. Well, San Antonio has another pick. They drafted Patrick Wall and they drafted Jeremy Suhan. For me, I think it's just time for go for a big. You might have to go Walker Kessler.
Well, because bring some defense. That's a great pick. I think. Excuse me.
26.
Who's this? Oh, Dallas.
What
the hell? Whoa.
Kimber, I'm throwing it out there. Bryce McGowens.
Hey man, y'all heard it here, bro. Bryce McGowens is gonna be him.
Young DeMar DeRozan.
I don't know if I'm really bugging. I feel like he's a way better shooter than like what he's shooting. I feel like he can be.
I think he is too.
I feel like he's just like he's gonna be like it's gonna get to a point where he's gonna be chucking that shit.
I don't know if I'm. I feel like he could be at least like an average, like 37% shooter. Like I think he gets to that. I don't know about 40% being that sniper, but I feel
like he's gonna just be like he's gonna be somebody who's gonna like not fall in love with three. Like he's gonna do like everything type shit, and like you might see him getting off the dribble like behind the 3-point line.
What really stood out to me about Bryce McGowens is just how he gets to the basket. He got to the line at like a really good rate.
He's relentless. Don't let that size like he don't care. Like he's gonna get in there.
I think his slashing ability is special. And pair that up with Luka and Jalen Brunson.
Oh Lord. And then Lord knows they need a little more. And he has length. His if he really wants to, like he could hopefully be at least a decent defender because he has size.
Definitely needs to improve on that though.
Yeah, hopefully he gets that development there.
All right,
Miami.
Yep.
So you got to get somebody who's gonna come in like straight. Like who are you gonna be? Looking at mistake. Yeah. Ooh. I was looking at
Not anybody down here. Leonard Miller is someone that's intriguing.
Leonard Miller. Did he stay in the job?
I think he's remained his eligibility or something like that. Jake LaRavia is someone that's also buzzing on.
Yeah. I've been seeing his name a lot.
Max Christie, I don't know if he's about to stay in it. I'm just going through it. I think he should come back. Yeah, he could be a lotto pick if he come back.
Yeah.
But all right, for the Heat, let's just go down the list. Kennedy Chandler. What do you think?
God damn. I'm looking at that 4 spot, but nah. Kennedy Chandler?
Yeah.
I feel like that wouldn't be bad. Like, imagine him learning under Kyle Lowry. I feel like they could relate type shit. Like, I feel like Kennedy Chandler could pick up. So even that nigga's a dog.
Yeah.
So I feel like he just bound to get better. Like, especially going up against Kyle Lowry. I think Kyle Lowry would take him under his wing type thing.
I feel like he could be like one of those pests too, like that.
Yeah.
Like picks up full court and just fits like what Miami does. Even Gabe Vincent is also like a pretty good defender. So if he could come in and he's good at facilitating the offense and stuff like that.
Okay.
He has he's pretty good plus wingspan for someone that's like probably 5'11".
Yeah.
And he has good athleticism.
Niggas a 5'11". Yeah, that nigga is like 5'11". But like the thing I like about this team, they got OGs on this team. And I feel like niggas like OGs, they're like niggas like Kennedy Chandler. Like, I don't think he's gonna back down from niggas type shit. Like, I feel like he's gonna want to get better. And he fits like I said, like I feel like he's kind of similar. He could be similar to a Kawhi.
And another nigga that's one of them dogs.
Yeah,
He wanted them. He wanted them. My boy Christian Brown.
Nah, Reggie, what he say to that nigga?
Oh, the championship came. Nigga, I think he got like an N1. He was like, bitch, all up in the camera. I'm like, hey, yo, that's a dog. I'm like, nigga, I want him on my team. If the Lakers could find a way to get Christian Brown on my team, him and Austin Reeves, I love that.
Yeah.
He a dog.
Jimmy Butler will love this nigga.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler will love this nigga. That's funny as hell. Bitch.
It'll be best friends.
What about nah? I don't think you'll say it.
I like G Montero too.
What about Mr. You think?
I think Miami needs some more shot creation.
You think Trevor Kills could fit?
Maybe, but he could. Theoretically, he could. If there's one of the teams I think that could potentially guarantee a first round pick, I think Trevor Kills would really benefit from another year of college. And I think could potentially be other guys that you could talk yourselves into.
Because I was thinking also like, are you gonna like? Is he gonna be like straight? I don't know. Like, because I'm thinking like I want Miami. I feel like they're gonna get a nigga that's like experienced, or like a nigga that just like it's he has something that's like ready, type shit. And when I have to say Trevor, when you think about Trevor Kills, I feel like he has like the physicality for it.
Yeah, he has He has ready-made defense. Offensively, you still don't know where you want to put him at the 1 and 2 spot because he started at point guard as sometimes and played the ball handler for Duke. There's other times he was off. He was a 2, but who knows what his shooting? How good his shooting really is?
Yeah, he should. I think he should come back. I fuck with Trevor Kills. I think he comes back. He could be a lot of good.
Yeah, as high as a lot.
I don't think could. I play he. Yeah, he's gonna be there.
So what do you want to do? I'll think between Kennedy Chandler. I was say Kennedy Brown. Kennedy Chandler, Christian Brown.
I think I like the Kennedy Chandler.
All right, we could do it.
Yeah, let's do Kennedy Chandler. I just feel like they would just love that nigga.
Golden State at 28.
I feel whoever they pick is, bro, their future is set too. Like low key.
Yeah,
we didn't even see James Wiseman yet. That nigga was eating in the G. These niggas just, bro, who was their GM again? What's the name? And they just like re-signed that nigga or some shit. Yeah, I forgot Buddy's name, bro.
Bob Myers?
Yeah, him, Bob Myers. Nigga, that nigga, whoever he is, they need to build a statue for that nigga.
Yeah, he's a legend. Damn. Just looking at this roster, it just makes me think like, damn, what if the Lakers just kept the young core of LeBron and see how everybody developed or something like that? Because I just feel like that's how this roster is. How like they have so much, like, a combination of both, like young guys and established talent.
And another thing, that's why I said I just like teams that have like when you're getting ready to draft somebody, you got the OGs and shit. Like you got the older niggas that know how to like that are there for like the younger niggas. Like. And I feel like the Warriors, they kind of have like they have that in like a Draymond, even like a Curry. I feel like he usually always like be with like Jordan Poole and shit. We see the way Jordan Poole developed. Like I feel like all that. I feel like Curry and Thompson and shit. I feel like and Draymond work. I feel like that just rubbed off because nobody even expected that out of Jordan Poole. Like the way he's worked to where he got to. Like, man.
All right. So who are you looking at?
Wait, let me see the depth chart again.
The depth chart. That's what it is.
I'm looking at somebody. Ooh, I'm looking at somebody who I think Draymond would like to.
I don't know why.
Well, I mean,
when he's not on here.
Oh yeah, what the fuck? Fuck on that nigga.
This is type drunk, but anyway, rolling on with it. Christian Brown might be someone I'm looking at.
Christian Brown. How you feel about Jovic? Like as a 4.
I don't know.
Or niggas just switching or some shit.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I wish that nigga David Roddy was taller.
Yeah.
Christian Brown would be.
What if they just took him out? They don't have a backup point guard really. Well, they had Gary Payne the second. What if they just took a mean flyer on? Nah, G. Montel.
G. Montel. Man,
I don't see it happening.
I don't know, man. I feel like they go for stern niggas, like.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't see it happening.
I feel like you have to be able to like you gotta have like some type of like.
But
somewhat of a strap.
Do you think Jordan Poole is that nigga when he came in, when he was drafted? Like, I mean, you see him at like fit that Warriors mold.
Like when he came in, I knew he was a scorer, like a nigga who could get to like get a bucket type shit. But in terms of like what he do at the clip he's doing now, I didn't expect that. Like,
I don't know where to go with this pick. My 2 options are Christian Brown or John Montero, and I don't like either one that much. Jake LaRavia. I think he could at the 4th spot. I think he could fit with what they could do.
Jake LaRavia?
Yeah. Because I think he was like a 20-year-old junior. He showed versatility defensively. And there was moments when he was guarding Polo, and he was also guarding other guards too. I think
he's gonna rise up.
Player. What happened?
I said, yeah, he's gonna rise up.
Let's take him. All right, number 29, we got the Memphis Grizzlies. Jaden Hardy was taken at 22. So let's take a look at this list.
You know, I really wanted to be here, and that was Charlie Keels. But I don't feel like that wouldn't be it.
It wouldn't be a bad pick. They got Brent. I was thinking Kendall Brown, but they got Brandon Clark for already what Kendall Brown does.
I'm not really. I don't like that. I'm not really saw that as a game like that.
Yeah, I never really had it. I was in the beginning of the season, but as time went on, he lost me.
I don't know.
Especially towards the end. But at this spot for them, they could use another big. Someone at the 5 spot, maybe. They do got. Actually, let's look at their depth chart.
Steven Adams.
Steven Adams basically been unplayable. Well, he wasn't playable in the Timberwolves series, but he got COVID now, so he's not playing for Golden State. But he's more so like a regular season big to me.
Yeah, and I don't even really. I'm not really high on Steven. Like, especially with this team, I feel like they should go. They need a different.
I feel like he's good for the team, especially regular season wise, because rebounding.
But like
kill rebounding.
Yeah. I feel like going forward, like I don't know how long he's gonna be like for me. But I feel like he should add like a little more insurance that.
So do you want to go with a big?
I'm thinking
I haven't watched enough of Ishmael Kamagate, but I see a lot of people more high on him than Koloko.
Yeah, because I just saw a video. Somebody just uploaded one of his highlights. He had like a game. I think he had like a good game too. But
I know he had a good game against Victor when they played like a while back, but I haven't watched enough on him.
Shit. For the Grizzlies,
he could be that guy.
Yeah, you know. I feel like the Grizzlies turn anybody into a motherfucking dog. I feel like anybody that goes to the Grizzlies like be fucking their whole roster contributes to some shit.
All right, let's take him.
So, you know, come
All right, last pick, OKC.
Nigga go anywhere.
They got Jabari Smith and Mark Williams, one of the winners of this draft.
Nigga, that's be the OD winners. Like, that's really OD.
Who did they go with? I feel like Leonard Miller could be someone that could end up going first round.
Leonard Miller?
He's young as hell, and I feel like they'll take him like earlier than what he's supposed to be. Kind of how like Josh Primo was drafted, like kind of like it was like a year early type of project.
Yeah.
Also, Christian Brown, if we're looking for someone that could contribute on the wings.
You think G Montero will fit here?
No, they got enough.
Oh, Trey Man.
Trey Man, yeah.
Yeah, Theo Maladon. I thought he was gonna be way better.
No, France guard is really
Yeah, damn. Yeah.
I said this before, bro. If Victor Wembanyama is not turned out, I'm never believing in another French.
French nigga. That's really crazy. Those niggas really.
Bro, I think Killian Hayes fooled me.
Yeah, you okay? Yeah, ain't really a nigga too. Like nigga, he half nigga.
Nah, Killian Hayes is really like he was only because I ain't really believing like other French players. Who like Ntilikina? I ain't really believing like
Ntilikina. Yeah.
I was never too big on French guys, but Killian Hayes really fooled me, and that should hurt.
Yeah.
But for me, you got Jovic.
Oh, Jovic. Nah, he cannot. Huh?
I said he could be a guy.
Yeah, I feel like he cannot slide. Excuse me, slide like you further, but in terms of the fit though.
I think I kind of like Christian Brown.
Christian Brown, yeah, Christian Brown. Because I'm looking at guys who could play, at least play the three. And between those two, I think they could both do that. Honestly,
they got Josh. I like Jovic, but they kind of got Josh Giddey, another like kind of one of those like point forward ish playmakers. Well, Josh Giddey really he a guard, but he's 6'8". Yeah, I think I like Christian Brown.
What are they doing?
Who? Well, OKC?
OKC. What the hell are these niggas doing?
It's just
what big punt are y'all waiting for? Niggas just trying to go for something like
they just trying to. I think they're really just waiting to get that number one pick and get that Victor Wembanyama type of nigga.
Jesus, nigga, hella assets. Like trade these niggas.
37 draft picks.
God damn.
They already in scouting 6th grade AAU.
What?
I'm joking.
I was like, nigga, you can't be serious.
Nah, they probably waiting out. Shit, they might be waiting for Bronny James.
Right, nigga, they might wait for nigga. Fuck Bron.
Nah, if they get Bronny, that means they getting Bron.
Oh yeah, LeBron. Yeah. Shit, LeBron might have to wait till Bryce come too, nigga. That nigga, he's gonna.
Bro, OKC could really. They could. There's really a possibility they could fuck around and have all three of them niggas. All them draft picks.
That nigga's. I could see that nigga being more of one than Bronny.
All right, so who we going with?
I think I do like the Christian Brown.
I like
the Christian Brown.
I like that too. All right, this is the summary of this mock draft. This shit went out for
this is different. Yeah, and this is kind of different than all the ones we've done. I feel like.
Yeah. All right, so we got Houston Rockets taking Chet Holmgren at number 1, Paulo to the Magic, Jaden Ivey to the Pistons, Jabari Smith to the Thunder, Keegan Murray to the Pacers, Jalen Duran to the Trailblazers, Shaedon Sharp to the Kings, Benedict Mathurin to the Pelicans, Jeremy Suhan to the Spurs, Dyson Daniels to the Wizards, AJ Griffin to the Knicks, Mark Williams to the OKC Thunder, and number 13 we had Tari Eason to the Hornets, Usman Jang to the Cavaliers. That is the lottery. What are your thoughts? What picks do you like the most?
Like I like the OKC picks. Like I feel like they're the winners of this year. Yeah. I feel like you pairing them two, like that's a beautiful pairing. Like that's a perfect pairing.
They had the easiest picks, to be honest.
That ass like that. And then I do like it could be, you never know how it end up, but I do like the Knicks. I do like that AJ Griffin. There's a lot of ones I like. As well, the Dyson Daniels one I really like too.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of hope this is the way it shakes out.
Yeah, right. Facts. Nah, fact. I was literally thinking that. Like, yeah, I really hope this is somewhat of what it's gonna look like because
I feel like
these are great fits.
Yeah, this is probably the best fits for like most of these players and where they went. Like Paulo being that number one guy, Jaden Ivey playing with another like Jaden Ivey's best fit is the Pistons or the Pacers, playing with Tyrese Halliburton and Cade Cunningham. Jabari Smith playing with the pick and roll game with Shea Alexander and Josh Giddey.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Stop it,
nigga. Mark Williams. Right. You got pick and roll and pick and pop, nigga. Pick your poison. It just picks everywhere. Everything is picks about the fucking Thunder, nigga. Niggas got picks, pick and roll, pick and pop, nigga.
And you know, like the thing about the Thunder, they don't be ass in the beginning of the season.
Nigga, they know what they're doing. Nigga.
They be competitive.
Then they stop playing Shea Alexander. Like this nigga they just like, you know, you can sit your ass down after like 60 games or some shit.
They could be on to something with that. With Jabari Smith.
That'll be OG.
And Keegan Murray, he just seemed like an Indiana piece.
Yeah. That's a safe, like that's probably like one of the safest picks too. Like all these is.
I feel like the toughest ones is probably the Trailblazers role with Jalen.
Yeah, that is, because you don't know. Because I'm thinking of like David Lillard, he want to win and he want to stay. Nigga don't want to leave and shit. So like, how long will Durant come on? Type of shit.
Yeah, they ain't winning shit in Portland either way though. Keep it in a buck.
Yeah.
The better they realize that, you know, and get rid of Dame.
I'm also looking at how the Kings are gonna shape up with like
Shaedon Sharpe
at like the 3 type shit. You know, I think he could play there though.
Shit, if anything, trade De'Aaron Fox if it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then you could have a Davion Mitchell and Shaedon Sharpe backcourt. If things don't work out. And they might have Mark Jackson as their coach. So we'll see how that part is.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't talk about that.
That's funny as hell.
Benedict Mathurin to the Pelicans. I love that pick.
I love it. Yeah, I do like it.
We also could have went a couple of different ways, like AJ Griffin with that spot. But Benedict Mathurin also, he is a perfect fit for that roster. And I feel like he'll just fit like the Pelicans culture, everything that they got on going around there. And then number nine, Jeremy Suen to the San Antonio Spurs. He is a Spurs player.
Yeah,
I think that this is the spot where he could probably reach his potential.
Oh, Jeremy Suen, yeah. I feel like we don't even know, like what he possibly could be.
Yeah,
and I actually like that because he's so young and like the way he was playing, like. I thought he was like, I really thought he was a multi-year guy. Like, I didn't even know he was like that young. Something there.
Yeah, he really impressed me. Dyson Daniels for the Wizards, I feel like that's a perfect spot for him because they need a point guard. He might start from day one over there. The Knicks, AJ Griffin.
Nigga, I like it. Like, I got sold on it. I ain't gonna lie. If he falls to here, like, nigga, oh my god. I play it will complement our best young player.
Just get rid of Tom Thibodeau though.
Yeah. Niggas is not get rid of that.
Is either he about to get no burn or he about to cook his knees? Get rid of Tom. Nah, but I think AJ Griffin as like the shooting alongside him and RJ Barrett at the wings, I like that. And I think he still has a two-way potential. He just needs to get better. And Tom Thibodeau could help him with that. And though he might just have a short leash on him too, but it could go either way.
Yeah, you know, he's not a coach, so you know he's going.
Yeah, I feel like AJ, he has like his dad's a coach, and he has like a good like mindset too. So I think he'll definitely improve on the defensive end. Mark Williams, the Thunder, we already talked about that.
This is perfect.
Yeah, Tari Eason to the Hornets.
I feel like this is still a good fit too. Like you got a guy who could run, he could defend, because he has offensive upside.
Yeah, you could have him and Miles Bridges on the wings.
Yeah.
Or he would probably come off the bench if anything, something like that, and provide something. 14, you got the upside swing.
Yeah. This is probably the one that's like, it could go anyway in the lottery.
Usman Jane at 14.
But I do like it.
At 15, we drafted Ochai Baji, added another wing that could help scoring and shooting. Well, at least shooting, provide shooting.
Yeah. And experience.
Yeah, experience right away. Production. 16, Johnny Davis slipped.
Not in the lottery. I feel like a good spot.
Yeah, I'm about to say a good spot. You know, you making less money, but you on a good spot.
You know, you good.
Playing with Trey Young, and he could help create his own shot. Hopefully, give them some defensive spark. 17. Speaking about defensive spark, we got Marjon Beauchamp.
Oh my God.
Running with Jalen Green, Kevin Porter Jr., Chet Holmgren,
Josh Christopher.
Yeah, on the oh my God. How
that would be great.
EJ Liddell to the Bulls.
Imagine him and Patrick. What's his name?
Patrick Williams.
Patrick Williams.
Yeah, I feel like that's solid for
two young dogs. Yeah.
19, his teammate Malachi Branham to the. I'm mad he don't got no picture though.
That
Gotta put some respect on his name. I feel like Malachi could go as high as to the Knicks.
Knicks, yeah.
At 11.
Because I wouldn't have been mad at that pick, if you would have taken him.
Yeah. That's a good pick. San Antonio, Jonathan Patrick Bowen Jr. So him and Jeremy Suhan. That we talked about that earlier on. I think I really like that one for San Antonio. 21, we have Blake Wesley to the Denver Nuggets. That was a tough pick, but we took the upside with Blake Wesley. Yeah. 22, I think that's a steal to drive.
Oh yeah. I feel like nigga, if they were throwing with they would have vetoed that shit. They were like, oh yeah, he's not getting picked. We're vetoing this pick right here. Nigga gonna let Jalen Hardy play with what's his name? Tom Morant? Oh my God. They really got a JJ. Shit.
Yeah, that'll be hard. Wendell Moore to the Brooklyn Nets.
That's something that they need.
Defense. Ty Washington. I still don't know.
Great pick.
I still don't know. Let me know if I'm wilding.
You wilding, man. But I know a lot of people feel like it. I don't know. Like I feel like because people are just so fascinated with like the speedy. Like if you're a point guard, you got to be some quick athlete, and he don't got none of that, honestly. But I feel like his craftiness and like it just makes up for it. I don't know. Maybe just me. I feel like he has good IQ and solid defending too and shooting. So,
but it was just sometimes like we just seen him like when I was watching, he just struggled.
I don't know. And I feel like I really feel like that was like it was only after the injury and shit. Like I feel like because like it did come out that them niggas was like I think like this day even Kellen Grady niggas playing with like plantar fasciitis or some shit like the whole year. I think like Kevin Durant doctor was telling that nigga and shit.
We'll see. Yeah. I heard the excuse. I heard the injury excuse for Cam Reddish. So we see how this turned out. So
I mean, we seen Tata. We seen what he, what he's capable of his best though.
Okay, like, he old as hell for a freshman too. I'm gonna hold that against him. Nigga like 22.
For real?
He's 20 though.
Oh, I'm about to say, damn, my nigga 22.
Nah, he ain't. I'm about to say he ain't Javon Quigley.
San Antonio Walker Kessler.
Yeah, San Antonio Walker Kessler.
That's great.
So you got Jeremy Suhan, Walker Kessler, and Patrick Baldwin. All guys at 6'9" and above, adding to the front court for their roster. 26. This is another candidate for a steal to drive. Bryce McDowell. Man.
Nigga.
Man, I think he's gonna be something.
Nigga, you think Bones, niggas like Bones and Cam Thomas, nigga. All right.
Yeah.
Bryce McGowan, you had that side saw that them niggas.
Buckets. 27. Miami gets Kennedy Chandler. I feel like I'll be a good fit for him. 28. Jake LaRavia. We gotta get my man a picture. 29. Ishmael Kamagate. And 30. Christian Brown. So that is it for the mock draft. I know this shit went dumb long, but if you made it, hit the subscribe button. It's your boy Reg, my guy Kimball. Appreciate you. Great chopping it up. We made this probably the best mock draft of all time. Now go.
Yeah, bro. This is how the draft gonna end up. Then nigga, if this how the draft ends up, nigga, we deserve some type of award. Yeah. We need a bag for this shit.
Not even gonna lie. If this how the draft shakes out, I'm telling you, all 30 of the front office guys, they keeping their job. They all keep it. But hope y'all enjoyed this. We are out of here. Hit the 5 stars on the podcast and on YouTube. Hit the like button. Tap in with us. Let us know where we messed up. But I ain't see no misses, to be honest. Yeah, all hits over here. Man. All hits on this side. It's the 3-man breakdown. We are out of here. Cooley, wake up.